They'll be calling you a radical. You can take me down. You can be around. Don't you dare. Nature is a... Look, I want to talk to you guys about science fiction economics. I want to tie this in. All you lunatics now that created the Ayn Rand thing, it's so over the top to me that you guys want to jump into, oh God, the EU's got a negative interest. What do you think we have here? Hello, science fiction economics. .com bubble, housing bubble, hope bubble. Who do you think created that? Hal Greenspan, the greatest terrorist human. He's an Ayn Rander, you nutcase lunatics. Oh, you bitch and create about everything while your mind's on the freaking war. What's behind this? What's behind this? What's behind the curtain? Oh, I'm gonna wrap myself up in the flag. Stay right, stay right. I warned you about that Bundy clan throwing in with them creeps. Oh, radioactivity. Your own local backyard. Beehive, way, yay, yay. It's pathetic. It's over the top. Right in your own backyard, you're being killed. All over in America. You want to talk, oh, that Obamacare, this, that, the other thing, when the corruption lays right at your feet. It's like, oh, we're going to adopt an African baby when we have poverty at our feet. We're going to go to Africa, build a school when we need schools at our feet. We're going to go, Bongo's going to go to Africa and say something when he's got all this poverty at his feet. We got all these idiots. I mean, I've come to the conclusion after this whole path, cancer, you know, the leukemia in my body. I've come to the conclusion that people cannot see things. Something's the matter with everyone's brains. All of it. All of them. They can't see it. It's like they want to talk about a negative interest rate now in the EU. When the United States has had a negative interest rate since 2010. Let's talk. Greenspan lowered the interest rate to 0. He's an Ayn Rander. Did his PhD. Used to follow around in New York City. Tug on our third shirt. Ayn Rand was a science fiction economics writer. An atheist. Born in Leningrad, nothing but a counterculturist. How do you guys throw in with that? Lunatic. On public assistance most of her life. Total freaking gone. It's just like, oh, currency. Oh, that fiat paper. Are you guys fainting goats? Oh, any freaking currency has ever been is a promise to pay. Oh, tied to the gold. Why did we go off the gold standard? That was a slap in the Queen's face. That's the Queen thesis to tie to gold. She owns all the gold mines. Hello, like the uranium mines. Why do you think nuclear? It's amazing to me. All any currency has ever been is a promise to pay each other. That's all it's ever been. Gold. Why the stock market's just raging, going crazy. You guys are going into poverty. And you're buying into it. The United States dead broke. You got a lunacy Congress because of you. Because of all of you. Oh, the EU's got a negative. The United States has. What do you think QE 1, 2, 3, and 4 are? Hello? I've been fretting about this before it even happened. They go in and buy bonds. What, the bond market can't naturally float and set the interest rate? How can it when they're slashing? Rates should have been going up. It's called classic medicine. You're not willing to take it. Let's talk, class. Class, you have $10,000 in 2000. Well, hello, in 2000, the leaner, smaller military. Oh, we got to build up that military, protect from them terrorists because we're cowards. We're afraid. Who are the cowards? We're scared. Ooh, they're going to get us. That figures. It's probably another fainting goat right there, babbling something ridiculous. Gotta get him when geographically you couldn't tell Iraq from Saudi Arabia, from Jordan, from Japan. You couldn't. It's clueless, it's rhymeless. Get them all, glass them all. You know, send our troops, send our boys over there, yeah. As long as you don't have to go, you know, it's over the top. You know, I got raised by Special Forces Marine right here. My uncle right there just passed away. Omaha Beach on D-Day. Battle of the Bulge, my other uncle, the other brother right there. POW and Nam, that's the kind of people that raised me. Special Forces Marine. Oh yeah, nuked to death in his own backyard by his own people. The mad test. Atlee, what are we going to do with cancer? Tell them what we're going to...
On the road.
We're going to kick cancer on the road?
Yeah.
I got AML leukemia right here. Right here. You know, the things that I was doing. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. That's going across the causeway, huh? Right across the burn plant. Burning nuclear waste on us all day. My Austrian pines died this year. Let's talk about, oh no, it's all coincidence. We know the mapping right here. Whole bunch of my friends right out here. We all got leukemia at the same time. I have AML de novo OS. The survival rate is nearly 0. I'm alive, and I got an email today about a young woman who's just diagnosed with cancer. I get this a lot. I want all you fainting goats to know something. Along this path, my YouTube site, We've had dozens and dozens and dozens of acute AML leukemia victims in this site every day. You can look back and see their comments. They fought. They fought. Paul, I look back and I see the comments of Paul. Dana, we went right in Dana's rooms as she allowed us, her brother to video she was passing. So many. It's no coincidence. Cancer spiked here in October of 2011. Mowed down so many. Here, you want to jump down? Then sit up straight. It mowed people down. The cancer rate's off the hook right now. You want to jump into science fiction economics? When you created it, you demanded it, you wanted it. Alan Greenspan, free market fairy tale. Alan Green, he was the quintessential. Paul, really? Rand, cartoon character Paul? In 1972, there's some more corporate welfare farmers right there. Corporate welfare. Right here. County commissioner wraps himself up in the flag. 10 million of corporate. This is the Delta where the Great Salt Lake drains in. Right behind my house. That's it. The greatest flyway maybe in the world. They drained it off. Free market fairy tale. Oh, he'll quote Ayn Rand. Oh, Atlas Shrugged. Are you kidding me? Oh, fiat currency. Really? Are you guys really feigning goats? That's all currencies ever. But they used to use feathers. They used goats. They actually use goats. Some places still do. I mean, you're all gamped up, geeked up. We have a negative interest rate here. Japan. The Nikkei peaked in 1986. At what, 35,000? What is it? Nearly 30 years later, half that? They've had a negative interest rate for 30 years. We've had a negative interest rate here for 4 years. Hello? You gonna jump into economics? Okay, class, you have $10,000 at 2,000. Gold was $245 an ounce. Oil was what, $12, $14 a barrel? Median price of a house. Food, what did they do with food? Instead of freaking jumping the price level, they cut the portions in half. The greatest inflation in human history between 2003 and the dollar. I was in Manhattan when the president of the Euro spoke. I sat on the front row, was in the Q&A. I was on Wall Street then. He says, we hope someday to have the euro trading equivalent to the dollar. Hoping to 75 cents. In 2003, 2006, it went to $1.60, where you're beating the war drums and Alan Greenspan's Fed. What was Bernanke to do? He had nothing. They started buying QE1, because you guys wanted it. You demanded it. You baby boomers. Ooh, we keep that interest rate low. We want to go buy us a new motorcycle, 3 cars, 8 boats, and 6 cars. I mean, it's outrageous. My pine. Jump up. Nature is a... Cobain called it. He knew it. You want to wrap yourself up in the flag when you got corruption right at your feet. Right at your feet at your local levels. That's all you want to talk about is the Fed level. And I prove it. I prove it in my PhD. I prove it everywhere I go. People that call me on the phone, I prove it on all of them. I simply ask them. You politically motivated? Yeah. Who's your congressman? Don't know. Don't matter. Then why you bitching about the federal level? Oh, Obamacare, when it's your local, the state level. Oh, I know it firsthand. I got cut off Medicaid the other day. Good. I don't want their money. I was too sick to fight for my own disability, which they owe me so much money. I'm not going to sue them for it. They can have it. They murdered my father. My mother never got 1 penny. Nuked to death, the United States Marine. If there's a monument down at the cemetery, our family and our community put up, and our community's backwards here. You ask them all, Rob Bishop, our congressman, people here don't even know who he is. Have no rhyme, we don't have open primaries in the Republican Party, and it's lock, stock, barrel, one party. With absolute power comes absolute corruption. And that's what you all are. You want to jump into economics now? You bought gold, you bought silver. It's your answer. It's a pathetic, lazy. It's not the answer. Fiat currency. These paper things they just print. What do you think money is? You asked for it. You're the ones that wanted it. You're still beating the Ayn Rand philosophical freaking Greenspan. Greatest terrorist ever? What a disaster. She would never claim to be an economist. Never. An atheist. Science fiction writer from Russia. That's all she ever was. Her books are pathetic, by the way. I guess if you like to read science fiction, they're fun. I don't like science fiction. I'm more into freaking reality. I'll read Melville. I'll read Twain. I'll read people that talk about the reality. I'll read Rachel Carson. I read my book, Post-Ignorance Online. Radiation's killing you right here, right now. Here, jump down, little boy.
No.
Here, you gonna wrap yourself up in the flag? Come on, let's put you down. You can wear it like a cape. Tell them what we're gonna do with cancer. What are we gonna do with cancer?
Put it on the road and I'm gonna smash it.
Good boy. If you get diagnosed, don't take any from nobody. Nobody, not these guys on YouTube, not all these idiots. I mean, you believe the emails I got? I've overcome one of the most harsh types of cancer in the that you could possibly get. My chances of survival were pretty well zero. I was sent home to die by multiple doctors. I'm alive because of my intensity, my spirituality. Not spirituality, oh, I put myself in God. No, I used to hike that mountain. I still do. Every day. That's Maitland's Peak, 6 miles straight uphill. I eat. I drink carrot juice every day. I'm very, very spiritual. I listen to tons and tons of music. I love my grandchildren. I play with the people on YouTube. We know who are communities who came to my aid, came to my support, spent me small funds of money. That's how I've been able to do this. The Post-Ignorance Project. I fought. And if you get diagnosed with cancer, come on, jump down. If you get don't you take any from anybody. Not your husband, not your boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, doctors. You be militant and you fight. Here, time to jump down. Come on. Go get your shoes on. Okay, we gotta move this camera. I want to show you this. These are my dead pines. It's sad, it's heartbreaking. What's underneath the curtain? Stay right. You know, get a gun, get some guns. So pathetic, over the top. Yeah, that's what's under there. That's your foe. What are you gonna do? Shoot isotopes out of the air with your AK-47 and your Glock? You're not protect. What do they want to do? Come in your house and steal your Walmart stuff? Science. I mean, I can't stand it anymore. You know, it's pathetic. I mean, this old Marine cat. Hey, we're gonna get hit by a freaking isotope. This guy couldn't get through the 3rd grade. Now he's gonna tell you about economics? Wow. Yeah. I went to the #1 finance school in the country. Taught there, but more than that, I was on Wall Street for years. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. I still do it. Ask Thomas Ackerman about the score I made him the last 30 days. Here, let's look at these. Let's look at these. So ridiculous. I can't stand it anymore. I do this on YouTube because I want people to live and survive. Deal with the lunatics, and you get cancer. Oh, the stuff I got sent to me, I saved them all. I got it all. Science fiction economics is mine. You asked for it, you want it. Now you want to bitch? Now you want to bitch? You want to bitch about the military-industrial complex, and now you want to bitch? You are all beating the war drums. All of you. Congress watch polls. Change comes from grassroots up, not down. The same people that created this nightmare, they're going to bitch about it now. Yeah, it's dead. Its part breaks my heart. It's over 30-year-old Austrian pine. You think it's coincidence? Pines hold radiation early. We know for a fact. But you can all throw it in, group it into one thing. Huh. Wow. Sad. In the pines. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines. Where did you stay last night? In the pines. We're all staying in the pines. I love it. State flag beehive. When I was a boy, my grandparents, all of them, hard workers, amazing people. You know, the bees are all over pollinating my wildflowers right now. No, they didn't wear hairspray. It's fraud. Uh-oh. Pick it up. You okay? Pick it up. Come on, come over here. Tearing down our little elementary school over there. You okay? Same people that create it want to bitch. Well, isn't that what it is? Isn't that what the evangelical movement's all about in this country? Isn't that what the Mormons are all about? Oh, we created it. I told you we're all dying. You're all going to hell, and we're going to get our own planets. That's what they're up to. That's what they want. In the meantime, market's up, raging. Oh, inflation already happened. Dollar going to crash, already happened. War, Ackerman says the best. You're all sitting around waiting for the main event. The main event happened 3/11/11, Fukushima. It's going to kill. I never said it was a life-ending event. Never one time have I ever said that. I said it was going to kill me, and I've tried to have people watch my walk, and watch my walk as I've gone through so they could live. That's how important it was. My doctors know what I've been doing the whole time. You know, I was up to it long before. If you get diagnosed with cancer, take no from nobody. You fight. You fight. Don't you take anything from your kids, your husbands, your neighbor, anybody. This is your life you're fighting for, yours, and nobody's going to stand up for you, nobody. Nobody stood up for me. This community turned their back on me. You know, you stand up and you fight for yourself. These are corporate welfare farmers who exploited houses full of illegal labor, houses full. You okay, little guy? All right. Stand tuned.